Hello everyone, my name is Rohit Kumar. I am social science teacher from Maples Academy Devon. Student, today we are discussing about the chapter number 3, Climate of India. Have you noticed how people in different parts of India describe the same month in completely different ways? While one family pulls out the sweater in the Shimla, another turns on the fan in the Chennai. To understand why such different exist, we must first clearly understand the term weather, climate, and season. We already know that the weather is a condition of the air around us and at a specific time and place. It tells us whether the day is sunny, cloudy, windy, or rainy. Weather changes quickly because the air and moisture in our atmosphere and always in motion. Warm air rises, cool air sinks, and wind shape direction, bringing changes from morning to evening. Climate, on the other hand, refer to the average pattern of weather in a region over a long period of time, usually 30 years or more. It describes the general nature of a place, such as whether it is cold, wet, or dry throughout the year. While weather changes from day to day, it is a dynamic climate remains fairly constant or over long period. For example, Rajasthan has a hot and dry climate, while Kerala has a warm and humid one. When certain weather condition return in a regular pattern every year, they form season, and season occur because the earth is tilted on its axis and revolve around the sun, changing the amount of angle sunlight different region receive at different times of the year. In India, the arrival retreat of the monsoon wind also play a major role in creating distinct season. Traditionally, in many parts of India, the year is divided into a 6 month ritus: spring, vasant, summer, grisham, monsoon, varsha, autumn, sarad, pre-winter, hemant, and winter, shishir. Each season brings characteristics changes in temperature, vegetation, and human activity. Agriculture cycle, for instances, follow these natural patterns. The showing of the crops begin before the rain. Crops grow during the monsoon. A harvest take place in the autumn and winter. And factor influencing the climate the latitude, the tropic of the Cancer divides into a tropical subtropical zone, influence the temperature and season. And temperature decreases with height, and higher the region are much cooler than plains. And wind pressure and winds, seasonal reversible of wind. The monsoon is driven by the air pressure differences between land and sea. Distance from the sea, coastal areas enjoy moderate climate, while interior regions experience extreme temperature. The Indian monsoon. India's climate is dominated by the southwest monsoon, June September, bringing 75% of the rainfall. The northeast monsoon, October December, affect the southern East India. Onset arrive in Kerala by early June and peak cover entire India by mid July. Withdrawal beginning retreating by October. And major climatic region: tropical wet, tropical dry, arid, mountain, and subtropical. Now, the tropical wet, Western Ghat, Northeast, heavy rainfall year around, and the tropical dry, Peninsular Plateau, moderate rainfall, distinct dry season. Arid or semi-arid, Rajasthan, Gujarat, very low rainfall, extreme heat. And the mountain climate, Himalayas, cold winter, cool summer, snowfall. Subtropical, North India, hot summer, cool winter, monsoon, and rains. Why does the India have so many climate? India spans over 30 degree of longitude, includes the towering the mountain, vast plains, or long coastlines. The geographical diversity produces remarkably different climates within one country, from the frozen Himalaya to the humid tropics of Kerala. Now the tropical wet climate over the 200 centimeter annually, monsoon Meghalaya is the wettest places on the earth, and temperature constantly warm 25 degree to the 30 degree throughout the year within the little variation, and vegetation dense tropical evergreen forest with the tall trees, orchards and rich biodiversity. Regions western coast Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, parts of the western Ghat. Now the tropical dry climates. Key characteristics: the Deccan plateaus and interior peninsular India receive moderate rainfall 50 degree to 100 degree centimeter within the long dry season, and summer hot, winter mild. Arid and semi-arid climate, extreme heat in Rajasthan and Gujarat, extreme heat, summer temperature soar about 45 degrees Celsius in places like the Badmer and Jaisalmer. Very low rainfall, less than 25 centimeter rainfall, is erratic and unreliable, and a sparse vegetation, thorny shrubs and drought resistant plant like the cactus and khejri dominates, and high evaporation for exceed rainfall, making water a scarce resources. Now the mountain climate. The Himalaya experience a vertical climate gradient, and condition change dramatically with the altitude from the subtropical valley to the permanent snow covered peaks. Now the cold winter temperature drop below freezing, and heavy snowfall block the mountain passes. Cold summers pleasant temperature attract the tourists to hill station like the Shimla and Manali, and the river sources melting the glacier feed major river, the Ganga, Yamuna and the Brahmaputra. Now the climate change and Indian future. The climate of the earth has always changed over a time, and however in recent years these changes have become a faster and more intense because the human activities. Climate change refer to a long-term change in the temperature, rainfall, weather pattern across the planet, and the changes are caused mainly by the way we use energy, land and natural resources. The main cause of climate change today is extensive release of greenhouse gases in the air. These gases such as the carbon dioxide and methane, nitrous oxide, and act like a blanket around the earth, and they trap the sun heat in the atmosphere, keeping our planet warm, and process called the greenhouse effect, and without it the earth would be too cold to live on. And however, we too many of these gases are released, too much heat get trapped and leading to a rise in the earth average temperature. This process is known as the global warming. And the urbanization and also deforestation or cutting down the trees for the land and wood make the problem worse, because the trees naturally absorb the carbon dioxide, and urbanization also, or the process in which cities is spread, causing an increase in the number of buildings, road, factories create more heat because of these building, and materials such as the concrete, asphalt absorb the sunlight, and this make the cities warmer than nearby the rural areas. The condition is called the urban heat island effect. And though the climate change is a globally problem, and small consistent steps can make a change, can make a difference. Here are few things we can do to help of a climate change: use energy wisely, plant and protect trees, save water, reduce waste, support clean energy, and be aware, take action. Understanding how our choices affect the environment help us make responsible decision in daily life. Thank you. This is all about the chapter number 3, climate.